this is now sorted for the 1700th time. Hopefully that's sorted. I have no clue. Thank you for the follow, Sophie. Just following your boyfriend, really, aren't you? I think we should be good, as it's getting slightly cloudy actually on the track. Yellow flag, turn 2, that's nothing, just a car pulling out the way. As we're riding on board with Bill Jizz now, who's on his final lap. He is 22 thousandths of a second behind Whiffy Winner, so he's setting purple sector 1 and purple sector 2. As he's coming out of the final corner now. He's going to open DRS. Is he going to get pole? Yes, he does. Of a second. Whiffy Winner now. His lap looks abandoned. SF1 Roads is on a invalidated lap, so he's going to start P8. Becker is being held up. It's an invalidated lap, so that's everyone on a completed lap, unless Becker can go fast. No, yeah, as I say, he's on an invalidated lap. Rhodes is coming into the pits. Whiffy is coming into the pits. So today is Bill Jizz in that racing point. Whiffy Winner P2 and Devler P3, so it's not a front row lockout for the 2 racing points, but they'll be happy with 1st and 3rd, I should imagine. Gives them a great position for the race, as I have no clue what we are waiting for. There's no one on a lap, and people are in the pits. I think we're waiting for Whiffy to go into the garage. There we go.
Go into settings on your Xbox, and then account, privacy and online safety.
Kind of need to get back to the thing. Very confused to what is going on here. No one seems to be able to hear. Salty, yes, the stream is very broken. It's it's anti-stalling. Unfortunately, we're on the last lap on the straight, and it's just going to anti-stall. It's very broken. But unlike Lando Norris, we will keep going because I have pulled the clutch in and we are trying. I have no clue. Why are you just making noises? Seconds.
Oh, I thought I had it then.
We can hear you. You can hear me. I don't know whether you can hear Deli. If you could confirm that, that'd be great.
Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Type 2 in the chat if you can hear me.
2, really? 2 for second grade commentator. Okay, now I can't. Right. Severe difficulties here. I do not know whether I'm in the right game or not. Apparently no one has readied up. Am I dreaming or...
It's 5-minute break, isn't it?
Okay, that's right, we need something to talk about. I didn't prepare for this. The Williams looks like an FOM car. That's all I know. We have multiple AMGs. We have a sexy Aston Martin. Everyone will know that in the Discord I've been posting. Apparently they can hear you, but you're very quiet. Let me turn you up in. Let me turn you up in my chat, in my party, and see what happens then. Okay, I am being told what to do by my boss, because that's a thing. League standings, here we go. Is this updated? I think this is the updated one. Right, so points. Oh, Kyle, I've just seen you. You're slacking a bit. You're slacking a bit on 31 points, but the drivers standing stand as Bilges and Devler. P1 and P2 for the racing points. Devler just a 1 point behind on 59. The Bilges on 60. We've got Whiffy winner on 51 points for the Haas. Post Glad 84 in the Ferrari on 36 points in 4th place. Lucky 13.
Turned me up.
Have I turned you up? Yes, I have turned you up as far as I know. You're like
have you done it in the party as well? So
yeah, you're max on the party.
And then is on the Twitch party up to 100?
Yes, because it won't let me change it. Let me go audio settings. No, you're all the way up on audio settings as well. Anyway.
Skin, am I louder now?
I have no clue. I am not on chat. So, Lucky 13 in 5th place on 35 points. Penta in the Mercedes on 34 in 6th place. Raratron on 32 points in 7th in the Ferrari. The first AlphaTauri of Rashi on 31 points in 8th. In 9th is SF1 Rhodes in the Alfa Romeo. I would have expected you to be a bit higher. I was expecting at least 2 race wins out of 2 there, Kyle. But you're a bit slacking, unfortunately. You need to do better. Otherwise, I don't think Alpha are going to be renewing your contract. Which is unfortunate because you've only just re-signed. In 10th place, we have Don Crucci with 27 points in the McLaren. In 11th for the Red Bull, we have Clutchy on 25, who's drawing with SF1 Carlos. In 12th in the Williams on 25. Opossum on 19 points. In 13th place. Fatal Defiance on 14 points. in 14th. Phantom in 15th with 12 points. For the Haas, Robbo in 16th with 10 points. Dalby with 7 points in 17th place. Becker on 6 points in 18th place for the Renault. Zonzolo with 5 points in the other Alpha in 19th. And Loonimoo with 2 points rounding off the table. As we are now on the formation lap. As everyone is on inters, and while we go on the formation lap, let's have a look at the grid. It's Bill Jizz that starts on pole for the Racing Point. Whiffy in P2, Devler P3, Crucci in P4, Opossum P5 for the Red Bull, Postglad in P6, SF1 Rhodes in the Alpha starting P7, Carlos starting right behind in that Williams in P8, Roratron P9, Lucky 13 P10, Penta P11, Becker P12, Clutchy P13, Zonzolo in the other Alpha P14, Dolby P15, Defiance P16, P17, Robbo P18, Danberg P19 and Rashi rounding off the grid in P20, as we will watch the leaders now line up, getting ready for that lights out. I have to watch the throttle here as it's raining. They are gonna try and avoid spinning up the rear tyres. I have no clue. This is a terrible camera angle, but we have 3, 4, 5 lights and away we go. It's a great start by Don Crucci. Bill Jizz is in P2, even though it's telling me P11. We're getting bags here apparently, and no one is in the position that they should be in. I have no clue who I am watching at this moment in time. So it's Whiffy Winner who's actually in the lead. It's fixed itself. There we go. So it's Whiffy Winner in the lead with Devler following closely behind, and then Bill Jizz who's dropped from pole to P3 with Postgrad behind. Kyle is putting things up on my screen. That was very weird. Was in the game, or was that? I'm very confused. Could someone confirm in the chat whether the thing that I have just seen was SF1 Road, or whether that is? I've never seen that before in my entire life. That was strange. Down to the Mercedes, who's... Oh, what's happened to Whiffy Winner? It's nothing. It's just updating. Boy flags out apparently. This game is very glitchy. It's terrible. But we still have Whiffy Winner in the lead, behind, in front of Devler. Jizz, can I have an updated time please? Battling is a great battle from the ride on board with SF1 Road here, because he knows that I'm going to bump. We have a predicted pit stop strategy. Still don't in the game or whether people are putting shit on my screen. I think that's the game, in which case, well done Codemasters, you've actually done something decent for once. With the purple lap of 1 minute 30. As we go down here to see what's happening with Rashi and Carlos going side by side. Going into turn 1, no DRS obviously in the wet. Carlos going down the inside of the Alpha Tauri. Is he going to get the move complete? Rashi still trying to hang it round the outside. Carlos gives him a bit of a touch and that's the move complete. Robbo trying to go round the outside of Rashi. It turns to the inside for turn 3. That's a great move by the McLaren. He forces the Williams off as Clutchy gets a 3-second time for corner cutting overall. As Livid Opossum is now on the back of Postgrad, not as close as I thought he was. This is not the closest battle out on track as Carlos is close to Phantom. As we watch and ride on board with Livid Opossum now trying to get in the slipstream of Postgrad so he can challenge into turn 1 for P4. Excuse me as I slightly burp. Oh. Can he get the move into turn 2? No, he can't as the field is starting to spread out more now. Whiffy winner is 1.4 seconds ahead of the first racing point of Devler, who is 1.2 in front of his teammate Bill Jizz. There is still got a 6-7 car battle for P4. That is a beautiful camera angle. Can we get? We cannot apparently, according to the race directors. As we now ride on board with Lucky 13. Who's behind SF1 Roads. Slight lock up into the penultimate corner. Apex. Trying to get the power down as Devler now sets a purple lap in the racing point. As there's yellow flags behind. That is Robbo that has spun. He's lost an M plate, so he's going to have to pit, is he? Yes, that's Robbo coming into the pits. I'm not really sure what happened, but he has spun into the wall there. As this is still the battle for P4, as I am echoing. BRL Phantom has got a time penalty. If someone could confirm if they could hear Norris, that'd be great. Close battle here for P6. We've got Don Crucci, SF1 Roads, and Lucky 13 just clinging onto the back of these. There's a bit of a gap to Raratron as we will ride Lucky 13, see if we can do anything to get past Roads. There's a bit of a train going on here from Postgrad down to Lucky 13. So we're going to ride on board with the middle one of this pack, SF1 Roads. Number 32, Alfa Romeo. As we see Was that a challenge by Livid Opossum? Into turn 2, can't get it done. SF1 Carlos trying to challenge Penta as well. I am going back and forth like Wano here, trying to get you the greatest action as SF1 Carlos goes a tiny bit wide there, but I suppose in the wet you can't really complain. Fatal Defiance, second time put on board with Lucky 13, who has just gone wide. That might be a warning. As we scroll back down to see Mercedes. Can he get the move done? Yes, he does. He's trying to challenge round the outside of the AlphaTauri now. SF1 Carlos going right round the outside. It's going to go down to the inside for the final corner. A double overtake there by SF1 Carlos. As we see Penta get salary of Mr. Dalby is really struggling. Not sure whether his tyres are overheating. He's now being overtaken by Damberg. Something's happened to Mr. Dalby here, and he's lost like 5 positions in the space of 2 corners. What is the closest on track, you may ask? It is Lucky 13 behind Don Crucci. Oh, I missed that. That Lucky 13. Kyle, you're really struggling here, my friend. As I've only just realised it has actually stopped raining. From what I can see. See no raindrops on the cars. We're just waiting for that dry line. As Postgrad tries to come into the pits, does a bit of slidey, bit of drifty into the bombs. Who else is in the pits? Bill Jizz, as I corona cough. Bill Jizz comes into the pit for a set of hards. Postgrad on a set of mediums, and Livid Opossum as pit for another set of intermediates. As I did see an AlphaTauri spin, that was Rashi. So these guys have pit very early. Now, I'm pretty sure Livid Opossum was probably supposed to go on dries there, but didn't select it in time. So we've got Bill Jizz on a set of hards, which is going to take a while to warm up in these sort of cloudy conditions, as was that Dolby gets a penalty. DRS has been enabled now, so we're going to ride on board with Whiffy Winner, who's going to come into the pits. It's going to be a very grid, I think, with Robbo going onto a set of medium. There's yellow flags in sector 1, which is Robbo spinning out of turn 1. Obviously those medium tyres not just yet and all warmed up. There's a very busy pit lane, as people seem to put in the hards now. Not many people going on mediums except the 2 Ferraris. There is the Alfa Romeo of Zonzolo that's gone on a set of softs, which I don't think will get enough stop here. Becker has stayed out on a set of intermediates, probably favouring not to hold for Lucky 13. Whiffy Winner's only 3 seconds behind and gaining rapidly due to the intermediates being no good anymore. sets a purple sector 2. As we see Devler go down the inside of Penta on them intermediates. I think Penta probably just let him through there. There's no point wasting time battling when you're on the wrong tyre. Becker now pits, and so is Penta. I should imagine Damberg as well. It'd be interesting to see what tyres those go on, as we sort of do have a split grid with some teams favouriting mediums compared to hards. Shall we have a look who has gauge position? Is Lucky 13 up 7 positions into P3, as Clutchy now gets ahead of SF1 and 2. So it's Lucky 13 and Clutchy up 7 positions. The biggest loss of all is Livid Opossum, who in a set of hards did change to another set of mediums accidentally. Don Crucci is down 11 places as well. Not many penalties though, to say that it is Hungary, and there is a few corners which you can cut, me being avid corner cutter myself. Well, less said about that the better, as we are on lap 10 out of 35. There is a yellow flag. That is a McLaren of Robbo, not having the best here, having been lapped. He seems to be struggling with the rear end as he's gone wide. Zonzolo with a 1:23 purple lap on a set of soft tyres. The closest battle out on track currently is Don Cruz. Was that Carlos making a mistake? Who knows? Carlos is known for making mistakes. But we move, as I'm going to change positions now because that is hurting my shoulder. And Bill Jizz now is behind Clutchy. I'm pretty sure I've been saying Crucci for the entire race, but Clutchy is his name. Trying to find you the closest battle out on track is easier said than done. Lucky 13 comes back. They take a long time to get to this camera view, director, as I have left the session, or disconnected from the session, should I say. So that needs to be rectified instantly, because we was getting to the spicy end of that, but F1 don't want that. Haven't followed already and you're new, this is Simulation Formula 1. One of the best leagues I have been in personally, and I think probably a few drivers would say that as well, so give us a follow, that'd be grand. As I am still in the session, apparently. Everyone retired, kicked me out the lobby, but I'm still in the session. Even though it wanted to kick me out, it obviously failed.
I'm gonna try different headphones, maybe.
As we're trying to rectify my internet connection. There we go, back in the thing. Now sort out my again. There we go. We are all sorted. Waiting for the intervals to update so I can show you the closest and most spiciest battle on track, but that's going to take a while. I can hear you very well, as that is, I have no clue, that is Becker spinning on the inside. You don't want to touch that curb, as he's got a 3-second penalty now as well. But looks to have a beautiful helmet from what I can see on the outboard shots. But you don't want to touch that curb. At turn 4, it's a very spicy curb. I can try and look at the gap. I'm waiting for it all to update. I need everyone to cross the line to see. Out. I can show you Raratron catching up to Clutchy. Who is the closest battle, as we do have a live. It is Don Crucci going down the inside of Penta, slightly pushed in wide, but Penta's going to go right round the outside to defend that position. Is Crucci going to come back at him in turn 2? He tries. Was that contact? Crucci's span and has front wing damage. He's going to get overtaken by Damberg and possibly a Possum, as he goes round the outside now. This is BRL Phantom running slightly wide on Bill Jizz. No clue what happened to Bill Jizz. I don't think I was in the lobby when he went down to P10. SF1 Carlos with a 3-second time penalty. Carlos, you need to stop corner cutting. That'd be fantastic. Postgrad with a 1:19.1 on a set of mediums, now setting the purple lap. There is 21 laps remaining. As we see, that seems to be a yellow flag. There is a virtual safety car now, so the race is neutralised as Don Crucci comes into the pits. He will lose lane. Then he would have, if it was a pit stop under green flag. I need to read the chat. It should have been a restart. Rashi 10 is upset because he got P6, not P20. I have no clue. That's up to Kyle to decide. I just get instructed on what I'm by my commentary manager. So as we are back under green flag running now, trying to again get the closest battle, which seems to be SF1 Carlos on Bilges and BRL Phantom battle for P10 now, trying to score, as it's going to be a massive slipstream fest. Carlos using ERS. Is he going to try and go down the inside of Phantom? Phantom breaks late, slight lock up as Carlos tries to go down the inside. Becker gets a 3-second time penalty. Is Carlos going to try anything in turn 2? Slight lock up there. He's getting ever so close. Becker has now joined on this train, as for some reason my intervals have gone again, so we're just going to ride on board with this. There is a yellow flag behind, don't know what that is for. I can't see anything on the map. I don't think that would work. Can the live... Any chance you can see the penalties? That'd be grand. As we go race director incidents. So, these are all warnings. A 3-second time penalty for Clutchy. A 3-second time penalty for Phantom. 3 seconds for Becker and Defiance. 3 seconds for Dolby, who is running an English flag. I'm sorry, Dolby. Please change that to British. I don't like it when people run English flags. But we move. Penta with a 3 second time penalty. Dolby has got 6 seconds, so is Phantom. Postgrad with 3 seconds. Zonzolo with 3 seconds. Defiance has got 6. Becker has 6. Dolby 9. Raraj on 3. Carlos 3. Dolby has a 5 second stop go for speeding the pit lane. Becker is now on 9. You're going to have to kind of add this up, as I've just seen a retiree, which is Rashi in, that is the fast, I'd say fast right-hander. It is the right-hander of turn 5. Robbo gets a 3 second time penalty. I'm guessing Rashi retired for touching the inside curb. It likes to throw you off if you touch that inside curb. Proluca, I hope I didn't get all the penalties, but I hope you sort of there with the penalties. As we have 18 viewers. This is the most I've had in a while. I didn't even get this on my own Twitch. DRS is enabled. We are back to green flag running. I will try and get a battle for you, but everyone's a bit spread out. Robbo now passes Rashi, who's retired. See, we've got Carlos on the back of Bilges now. Bilges is going to have to sort of tell me what happened to Bilges. I wasn't in the lobby when things happened, but he was in P3 last time I checked. As Carlos using ERS and DRS now on Bilges. Can't challenge into turn 1. Is he going to try anything into turn 2? No, he's not. Slight lock up there, slight snatch of the inside brake. As we're going to go on board with Raratron, who's 3/10 behind Clutchy. Slight oversteer there moment. Gets onto the grass and he's lost all that time now. That was not a good exit. Let's see what we've got. We have Bilges on BRL Phantom. There is a yellow flag. That is Becker, who is in the wall. Ooh, that was close between Crucci and Becker. It would have been a mighty, mighty accident. But luckily, everyone came out unscathed with that. As back on board with this battle for P9. Bilges and Carlos. 3 constructors, 3 positions here. As is Bilges going to move now. Slight lock up from the Haas. I'm pretty sure that's the Haas locking up, which is not really a surprise, as Opossum is now a 10th behind Penta, who's slightly wide there, as Carlos is now down the inside of Bilges. Not sure whether that were an actual overtake or whether Bilges made a mistake. He seems to have lost a lot of time, as Becker is in the pit, so maybe he did get damage from that. As we now ride on board with Carlos, which is the closest battle. Roratron is 7/10 behind Clutchy, but nothing there. Carlos trying to track down Phantom. Let's ride on board with see much today, being so he has been storming with Devler behind, as we are now on lap 1 out of 3. Looking for the closest button seems to be Possum on center, as Penta goes slightly wide now with the Possum gonna close up. Is he gonna look to use the RS to maybe get past next? No, he's gonna wait till the main. And now trying to get traction, keeping it a tight line. He's gonna get DRS now. Yeah, I think this overtake is finally going to happen. He is not open DRS, but he has got the move done anyway. That is Livid Opossum up into P12, as there is now a yellow flag. I am guessing Becca maybe, yes. As Carlos finally got past BRL Phantom after many laps being stuck behind there. Phantom is going to look at getting Carlos back, as Carlos locked up into the chicane. The closest battle out on track from what I can see. Zonzolo on the back of Damberg, not really in a position to challenge from anywhere at the moment, maybe on the main straight. That Haas is still locking up. I don't have Corona before people say that in chat. It's just a dry throat. As we see, Postgrad has pit for another set of mediums. What was he on before? We shall see, as I have lost who I am actually looking at. Postgrad, there we go. He was on a set of mediums before, so he's on a set of mediums again. Don't know whether that is the strategy or not, as Don Crucci sets a 118.0 on his 7-lap old mediums. As this is still the battle for P9. There's a yellow flag ahead. That is Becca again. I think maybe just yellow flags for trying to get out the way of people. Do we have a close battle? Yes, we do. We have Zonzolo on softs versus SF1 Damberg on a set of. This seems to be the closest the time, as I'm just going to quickly ride aboard with Roratron. See what's happening as River the Possum gets past Postgrad, posting the pits again for a set of hard, a change of front wing. No idea what happened to Postgrad's front wing, but he's came in again, this front wing, and so that has happened some out of our view, and his team didn't change it. Zonzo always came into the pits now for a set of mediums, got rid of them soft tyres, as there's yellow flag. That is a Williams, from what I can see. It is SF1 Damberg on the inside of that corner. I've told you all to stay away from that curb, but you just don't listen, do you? How many times in this race have I stayed away from that curb? As Bill Jizz got a 3-second time penalty. Why I was complaining about people touching the curb that they really don't need to touch. What is the closest battle again? Don Cruci on the back of SF1 Danberg, who pulls into the pits now, so that's not going to be much of a battle. Living Opossum on the back of BRL Phantom, can't challenge into turn 2 or turn 3. I think this position will probably remain the same for the rest of the lap, as Hungary, you can't really overtake them. Turn 2, you might be able to get an overtake, as Opossum is flying over that first curve of the chicane, as there is more yellow flags. That is Fatal Defiance, that is Span, and I have no clue what happened there, as BRL Phantom gets shafted off track and gets a penalty for it. And the safety car is out. Unfortunately, the leaders did miss it, but I'm pretty sure they missed the safety car as well, so they only have a delta, so they can come into the pits at full speed. And the gap I was going to finish that sentence, then decided that I wanted to yawn. So they have that gap now. Safety car is on the exit of turn 1. Living Opossum gets a drive-through penalty. What was that for? I can't see because my Twitch bar is in the way. Let's scroll down. Oh, sorry. I don't know. I can't see. I don't know why lap 11's on the top, but oh well. Scroll all the way down. Living Opossum drive-through for speeding under the safety car. As I nearly missed that, Devler nearly overtaking Whiffy Winner in the pits, as we again see strategies up and down. The people on mediums, some people on softs trying to get to the end. 8 laps remaining. Gonna have probably about 2-3 laps under this safety car, which means that it will be probably about a 5-6 lap sprint till the end. While the race is neutralised, we will look up and down the field. Whiffy Winner is your race leader, with the racing point of Devler behind. Lucky 13 in P3, with Kutchi P4. I don't know why I said P14 there. Rorotron P5, SF1 Roads P6. I'm going to switch to position changes. SF1 Roads and SF1 Cars P6 and P7, both up 1 positions. You two are slacking. You are the big boys of this league, and you can't even win your own races. I mean, I guess that's good. So it's not like, you know, it's not rigged, but I thought Kyle would have been doing better. P6, really. I want podiums every race. As we look, Bill Jizz is in P8, catching up to the queue. Penta P9, Living Opossum P10, BRL Phantom P11, Zonzolo P12, Don Cruci P13, Postgrad P14, SF1 Danberg P15, Dolby P6, who is just behind P2 now. As Devler leaves the session, we shall invite him back now, or try. So there is a few cars, lap cars, Robbo, Becker and Dolby, that are in the mixer in terms of people on for gonna probably be all the lap cars, as he is between Lucky 13 and Devler. As Postcard says that Phantom lost it in front and leave red wing damage. That is unfortunate. It's a shame that Ferrari did change his front wing the first time. Cardinal says, "Go Lucky," as we'll ride on board with the Renault. Do we have a safety car in this lap? Yes, we do. We're gonna ride on board with Whiffy out of the final corner. As we go, green flag running again. As is there any change up and down the field? As that is Dolby going very, very wide at turn 1 to get out of people's way. As I am just going up and down the field trying to find something that's going on. Can you show me the same camera angle for all people, please? That'd be fantastic. Just gave everyone an epileptic seizure with the camera views. So Whiffy winner retains the race lead. Becker has a 5-second penalty, as that was Lucky 13 maybe going wide. As this is now your battle for the race lead. As we're going to ride on board with Lucky 13, no DRS, but he's going to try and use all his ERS, getting in with Devler. He thinks better about it, does he? Tries to go round the outside. Was thinking about a switchback manoeuvre, doesn't get it done. Lost a bit of time there on that exit. As we ride on board with Devler now, trying to catch up to Whiffy winner. As he sets a purple lap, Mr. Dolby with a 5-second time penalty. Whiffy winner has a time penalty, which I had only just realised. What is that for, and when did he get it? We are all trying to see. A severe collision with Devler. I'm guessing under safety car conditions, so that is a shame. That might get taken off if he has clipped it, and we'll send it into the stewards. There is a yellow flag, trying to see what has gone on. That is Bill Jizz sideways, as he's trying to get out of the way of people going around him. Devler sets a fastest lap now. Is he going to try and make a move into turn 1? No, he's too far behind. Rivet Opossum has been disqualified from the session. That is unfortunate. That is Dolby going off track once again, trying to get out of the way of the drivers lapping him. This safety car really spiced up the back half of this race now, as there is more yellow flags and another safety car now. That is Dolby retiring on the inside of turn 5. Not sure whether he touched the curb. In fact, he didn't even get to the curb. So, not sure what happened to Dolby as well. Not sure where that is. Not on track anymore. I don't think. I can't see it. sure what happened to Penta, but we out on lap 32 of 35. Safety car might be out for 1-2 laps. It will give us a little sprint till the end. SF1 Robbo has a 5-second penalty for, I'm guessing, speeding in the pit lane, as he is in the pits now. My head feels like it's about to explode. There's never done this on my own. First time. I'm usually with Kyle. In the back, post lad has got a 5-second penalty. Back to the conversation. What was I all about? Banter booth. That is a thing. If anyone, long time viewers of SF1 will probably remember Banter booth from a few years ago now, one or 2 years ago, which was me and SF1 Roads. I can confirm that if I don't fall asleep, that will be returning Sunday, hopefully. As I have kind of run out of things to say under this safety car. Is it coming in? It's not coming in, so we're going to have another lap under safety car. It's going to be a 2-lap sprint till the end, by the looks of it, unless it makes a late call, does it? Nope. I could, as we've hit the hour mark on the stream, if you aren't following SF1 Twitch and you like the racing that you see, it is like this every week across all 3 GPs. GP1 is on a Sunday, GP2 is Fridays obviously, and GP3 is Thursdays. They all start at 8:30, so give us a follow and you'll see some great racing content. As we're just waiting for this safety car to come in now. What are people's opinions on the liveries we've seen so far? I personally like the Aston Martin. I think the Williams looks like a FOM car. There's a very similar livery that I have seen. Roads for a podium. No, don't think so. I'm sorry, I love you, Kyle, but I don't think you have it in you. I don't think you have the jewels. Try and get P3 in 2 laps. As much as I'd like to see you on a podium just so I can interview you and do everything that you've taught me, maybe, but it depends how fast these guys can move. As we are back to green flag running now, with your winner still your leader, Dever in P2, Lucky 13, P3 is your current podium. As there is a yellow flag, that is Becca on the inside of turn 1, just getting out the way of everyone. This is a great camera angle. Can we stay on board for that? No, we cannot. It wants to change it over and over and over. Would have possibly left the session, but he was just tired anyway. As we ride on board with Devler, he has no penalties so far. With your winner with a 5-second penalty, unless he gets that removed by the stewards. I'm not sure the contact was. There is more yellow flags. Trying to see who that is. That was Cruci by the looks of it. As we are now entering the final lap of the race. Lucky 13 with a 1:17.3. That is your purple lap so far. Looking to challenge into turn 2, Izzy. There is Cruci that has sparked. There is a slight gap forming SF1 Roads, who has his new Fanatec wheel. Unfortunately, would not give me his old wheel due to customs charges, which is unfortunate. Maybe if I do a good job all season, I'll think about it. The closest battle right now is Devra. There is more yellow flags. That is Becca, who has spun again. Bill Jizz with a 3-second time penalty. As it's going to be Whiffy winner that wins it out on track. Devler is going, but okay, SF1 Roads. Well, I thought he was an outside favourite. Well, I didn't think he was a favourite at all, but he's proved me wrong. And now I've got to interview my boss. Fantastic. I get to show him how well I have done this race. My throat really hurts as well. Congratulations, Kyle. Lucky 13 P2. Go off. Driver of the day is Clutchy. As I'm gonna try and invite people to the party. Who made up the most positions? Clutchy books. I'd have to say I'd give my drive of the day to probably Lucky 13, who has actually just joined the party, even though you did get a penalty. That is the greatest burp I have ever heard, and the greatest entrance to a party. I know this has been a problem for a while, and I'm not sure how to fix it.
It's strange, isn't it? There was one of mine yesterday, but
It was very strange.
ignore that.
Is Kyle not doing an interview?
So can I just ask, where did I actually come? Because I didn't see Devla didn't have a penalty.
You was
No, I didn't.
P2 apparently.
I think it's Devla Rhodes me, because I didn't see Devla have a penalty at all.
Whiffy didn't have a oh yes he did. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he had 5.
Yeah, he something to do with contact with you.
Oh, that must have been when I disconnected.
Can someone confirm if party is actually working? Due to, because I've been doing this like on my own, but he couldn't be heard. I'm not sure whether it was just only hear me. Not sure how to fix this, son.
Well, I can't. Oh.
Hello. Can hear me. I'm not sure about you guys.
No, can't hear us.
I get the only way around this. Oh, the big boy is here. We have a problem, Kyle.
The 2 tenths on the last corner.
Okay, so Kyle, no one can hear the party except for like
Yeah, I know. Must be on your end, buddy, 'cause I didn't get one either.
I
What are you
have
talking about?
I
Do you
have
want me to make a
no
test to
clue.
see if
You can try, yeah, that'd be great.
it'll-
But due to not being able to hear Delhi, I've been doing this on my own. So I hope you're proud of me.
I haven't watched it yet. We'll find out.
Oh, great! I think you got a bit bullied. You got very bullied. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Let's have a look. As everyone leaves my party to join Lucky's. I'm trying to join the party, but notifications seem to not be working. Can I translate? I could, but that's just effort. I've done an hour and a half on Grace. Now I will try and translate if I can't join this party because it doesn't seem to be working. Let me try and join off of Lucky's profile. Is that a thing? Apparently not. That's not going to happen. If this doesn't go to plan, then I guess we'll have to sort it Sunday. I'm going to go off Do Not Disturb, so then my notifications actually pop up. That'd be a grand idea. As Kyle is now in my party, I am trying to join the party, just I was on Do Not Disturb and my notifications aren't working. I guess the only way around
If you, yeah.
this
If
is
you haven't ended the stream, just go ahead and end it. We're not going to do the podium interviews.
okay. Right. So, guys, that has been GP2 Hungary. So, that has been GP2 Hungary for Simulation Formula 1. I hope you enjoyed yourselves watching that. I certainly enjoyed it here in the booth. I will see you all again Sunday, as I will be joined by SF1 Road in the commentary booth. I will be taking a back seat in that one, though. If you haven't followed already, don't forget to follow. That would be grand. And we shall see you all Sunday. Bye.